is the Sweet and Nasty Radio Mystery Hour, the case of the falling starlet. I'm the producer of Sweet and Nasty Burlesque, and for this show I've written a radio murder mystery, old-time radio murder mystery, and we're putting it up on stage. We'll be performing into mics, but there's also burlesque, so it's kind of a mix of the old time, you know, you're sitting in the theater while they're broadcasting the radio show. But I figured the one thing that was missing from that was, of course, nudity, so we're going to have some of that. And it's actually interesting. I think it fits into the Blitz pretty well. It's a little bit reminiscent of what Pastor Keith is doing with his 40s musical, but there's also just a wonderful variety of stuff this year, so it's going to be a little bit different from all of the other shows, which is kind of nice. We have actually a fabulous cast. The second main character, I'm the naked detective, and the helpful house girl is Sapphire Jones, who is sort of my co-star in it. There's also Gal Friday, Victoria Private's Tigger, and Ruby Valentine, of course. So between them all, they'll be doing different radio characters, voices, that kind of thing, and then also their own individual performances, burlesque performances. And then I also have a special guest. Years ago I was working with the WWOW Radio Mystery Hour, which has been producing and performing radio shows, actually the old scripts from the 40s, in the Greenwich Village area for probably about 15 years now. And one of the folks from that, Michael Johnson, is going to be doing the sound effects live on stage with us as well. So it's actually great to have him be on stage with him again after about 10 years. He will not be doing a burlesque number as much as I've tried to get him to, but I'm very excited about that. It often involves a lot of making costumes, preparing costumes, picking glitter out of various things, adding glitter to various things, and it's a lot of schlepping, but it's good schlepping. There are times when I'm dragging a suitcase around and I think, but at least it's full of fringe and thongs and all that sort of stuff. So this actually is what I do. I'm a burlesque producer and performer, so my day job is actually a lot of sitting in front of the computer and putting shows together and writing scripts and doing the publicity and that kind of stuff, and that's nice because that happens in your underwear on your couch, and then at night you're in your underwear in somebody's theater, so that's kind of great. For years, Julie Alice Muse has been one of my favorites. She was one of my earliest inspirations, one of the first people I saw performing, and she still just inspires me every time I see her. I am also desperately, I have such a burlesque crush on Bibi Hart, who is another sort of brilliant performance artist, wacky, theatrical, really, really, truly talented performer, and she's just started performing fairly recently, so it's really exciting to see somebody so new doing such amazing work. A lot of my numbers are, I guess, crazy. They're not so crazy to me, but it's often pointed out to me afterwards that was a little odd. But in 2007, I performed in Las Vegas at the Burlesque Hall of Fame Miss Exotic World pageant, and my grandmother was actually in the audience. So that was kind of crazy and also wonderful. And I swear I could see her from where I was and where she was sitting. It was pretty cool. You know, I do the New York version of Naked Girls Reading. I just last night read Dickens naked in front of a room full of people. That was, I guess, crazy if you think of sort of where Dickens comes from. I don't know, there's been a lot of naked pie fights and, snake dancing. That's my day job in the summers, snake charming, so it's not actually just burlesque, but it all gets a little wacky sometimes. I'd like to thank the audiences for supporting live performance. I mean, there's a reason that we do this, and we don't do it without people. So keep coming, very much. Keep coming to the shows, and we'll do more shows, and you inspire us, and hopefully we'll inspire you.